Okay, so let's get some MIDI information into the equation. I'm going to go to G1. Remember, keeping in tune with our kick drum. Click here on the upbeat. That will work off the kick drum. I'm using spacebar there. Obviously, I can use my controller as well. That could possibly be slightly limiting for you, so we can also use the controller. I'm just going to go into my step sequencer here and remove the MIDI notes. And I'm going to use the pads to perform the piece. Okay, so I'm going to hit pad mode. And as you can see there, full access to all the notes, or the full scale of notes. And that will be from default C3. Okay, if this isn't showing on your controller, what you need to do is hold shift and pad. Okay, so you might be faced with this. You need to hold shift and pad. So you can see the notes. If the notes are too high, default again is C3. We can hit the octave button up here. And as you can see, our bottom note here has moved down to C1. So if I'm looking for G, that's us there. So let's hit play. And you can perform in the notes like this. As you can see, that's a very, very loose performance. So I can hit on shift and quantize, like so, and hit play. And take off my record. Now I can go in here and change various things. I can change the length of notes, maybe make the last guy a bit longer. I can also add another note in here to complete the loop. So I'm using a very standard technique there in terms of placement of the bass notes. These are crudely sitting on the upbeat, same as the hi-hats. So if you want to get that pumping and ducking, jacking kind of vibe, that's an easy way to start. You've also got other options. You can have notes on the downbeat as well. Or you can move this guy forward here. So that's some standard kind of programming techniques there for you. So what I will do is I'm going to this guy here. Rid of that. And try this. Now, as you can see, the notes I performed, the velocity is quite varied, but the notes I programmed in are all quite stale. So I'm just going to move this slightly. And I can move this guy here forward if I like, or get rid of this note here. It's a bit on the long side there, so let's bring that back. There's some basic grooves there for you in terms of bassline programming. So I'm going to stick on the upbeat. And I'm going to alter the velocity here as well. Remember, I can use this cursor here and extend this window, the velocity window, to get a better idea of where everything is sitting. So I'm going to bring that back down. So nice and easy, we have a bass line on the upbeat.